Yeah. Nicaboy and Soft. Sheik.
So this is the finals for the, what is it, the bracket of alternative success?
Yeah.
You call it?
Bracket of alternative success finals, where somebody will go on to the bracket of champions finals. Ooh, Kraus cancel down smash coming from Puff. Something you don't really see too often. But the main thing about the Kraus that you have to know is that he's looking for one of the Sheik Slayers in this matchup, which is, it's really hard for Sheik to grab Puff because of how high her hitbox is and how high her hitbox is and how low Puff's hitbox is. I can't remember if lunge grabs work, but I know you can't do JC grabs on a crouching Puff. That's something everybody should know about this matchup. That's the easy rest setup. Good in air. He doesn't have a jump. Ooh, but he let him touch the ground, so we're going to have to go through all this again. Sharp up air.
So, how many jumps are there for Jigglypuff?
5. 5 in total. A lot.
5 plus the air dodge.
Air dodge. You got to consider upwards pounds as well. If you're really on point with your upward pounds, you get a really good recovery, but it's hard to do.
Well, they're keeping it about even. Only 36% separating them.
Yeah, 36 is
kind
kind of.
It can be a lot when it, but
it's a lot on Puff, but at the same time, since this is a Puff, it doesn't matter too much because any kind of lazy approach, any kind of bad approach can easily get rested. Edgeguard setup, not so much.
That?
Yeah. There's nothing she can really do. It's like if you pick to go on the stage and he calls it, that's going to happen. But again, taking the ledge is a risk. Like so. Yeah. This is the matchup. Have fun with it. Ooh. Check them against the boards, but it's still not enough. Good second back here, but it sends them high, so yeah. Nice air dodge.
Yeah.
Little cheeky little air dodge to make it back. Soft.
We're kind of seeing what you were talking about earlier. I mean, Soft has to run to the right side of the stage.
I'm telling you, man, the right side is his friend. That's his homie. Yo, that was a real good grab. Wait, ooh, under the forward air, okay. And then he got
the ledge.
Yeah, just in time. This is a really big lead. And the biggest, yeah, I wish we wouldn't have gone that hard. No, only because, like, if Soft was in a better position, if he wouldn't have faded so far away, he could have got a rest from that. And he's okay with throwing a stock away just to get heavy damage. So,
yeah, especially when he's got a 2-stock lead.
Yeah, so like a rest is still real potent. So Nicaboy has to pay real close attention to stuff like rest out of shield for punish or just a random rest on a roll.
Oh,
doesn't matter.
It.
Yep, he got hit out of his double jump.
That was what, Soft's game?
Yep.
So, advantage who on this stage?
It's player preference. Because what's really funny is, unless you're playing a character with real early kill moves, which Sheik, for the most part, doesn't, then it comes down to how close do you want to stay to your opponent at all times. I personally, when I played this, I actually hated taking Jigs to this stage, and I would actually ban this stage against Jigs. Because I don't want to stand next to Jigs. So, it's player preference. Now, if you were to switch to something like a Fox, this would clearly be in his favor, but overall, I think just like anything else, it could go either way. I'm assuming Nicaboy is okay with this because he's got his first stock. Ooh. Huh?
Back real quick.
Oh, you don't know how that lip works? There's like this little ledge right there, like little ceiling, I guess. To where if you're riding up the wall, you'll actually clip the ceiling and bounce off of that. That's where you get that crazy angle. You can also bounce off of the slots on the side where the cloud comes out. Yeah. Yeah, we got to be real careful when we're behind Soft. He's looking for those up tilts. And if you're not Kraus canceling, like the mix up. Instead of going for the up tilt, he turned around and grabbed it because he thought he was going to block it. Because he hasn't tried to Kraus cancel it yet.
Oh, this game's going fast. Probably just because of how small the stage is, though.
Getting a lot of early kills, a lot of early stocks. I got to practice taking some words out before Apex.
Say again?
I got to practice taking some words out before Apex, some no-no words for commentary. Well, yeah, that esports money.
Lucky. I wish I could have that. But I have to be good at it first.
You really don't. I don't know why they keep asking me to go back like I'm good at commentary. I keep telling them they're crazy.
Because if I went on Facebook right now and said Dogi is commentating, people would show up.
I don't know about that. Ooh, little cloud play. I thought somebody was throwing the table back there. We're not worried about that though. We're worried about that rest punish. Yep. Have fun recovering. I like that down air, forward air. I wish he would have went for an up air though. I mean, he just wants position at this point. Maybe trying to tack on anything with whatever he can get. Nice down tilt fishing for no invincibility, and he found it. But one thing I want to see him go for on this stage, since he picked the stage, is I want to see him go for up airs. Because even though Sheik doesn't have the best up air for killing, it's really good. It's a lot better than people say. It's pretty underrated. I think Soft could have took a rest if he wanted, but
it looked like he was trying to fish for one.
I like this though. Better safe than sorry. Got to keep the condoms on at all times. No reason to throw.
Especially with that last stock being, in play.
Oh yeah.
Can't afford to fuck up.
GG's.
Didn't even go for a hit or anything off that ledge either.
Why bother? Ooh, Pokemon Stadium Fox for Game 3. The trump card.
The trump card?
The trump card. And it really depends on how he plays. Up throw. He misses up air. And he's trying to keep the pressure on. I like this. But the one thing I want him to do, yeah, I don't really want him to fish too much with back airs. I don't really want him to play a spacing game, even though it worked out in the long run. Huh?
That early up air.
Yeah. Jigs is at like 80% up air strong. Like 80%, 70%. You start really looking for up airs, up smashes. But if Nicaboy can ever get his feet, which, yeah.
Missed the recovery.
Yeah, he hit the 45. He wanted the 23 and a half. It's a real hard angle to hit, though.
I'm glad you guys know this stuff. I cannot hit an angle at all.
It's actually the hard angle to hit. It's like the more advanced angle to hit. I forget how many there are, but there's a lot more than you tend to see. Like, seeing these scenarios when he gets knocked back to neutral, he keeps trying to run in with theirs, and he's trying to play like a spacing game with them. I wish he wouldn't commit to it so hard. I wish he'd step back and shoot more lasers overall. Like, if you watch some of the better Foxes in this matchup, such as like Mango, such as Koval, you see them, they don't just sit and run and shoot lasers all day, but they put a lot of effort into the laser game overall. And they do a lot of run-in shines just to stay mobile. They don't try to like set up shop next to him. Like, he got punished for that downer right there, and this should be a stock.
Yep.
So yeah, overall, I just want him to be more mobile.
Yeah, this another thing this is one of the reasons I avoid space animals now is I can never hit the angles with their recoveries.
Yeah, that's
like, I am just so bad at it.
Ooh.
Damn.
And at least he got the DI, so he's gonna get the punish off of this, except he came off the platform with the down air. He's like, I don't want a punish. I don't want good damage. I want to fight this honestly.
It looks like it's gonna cost him a lot though.
I'm glad he didn't tech in. Ooh! Now where you going? On our last stock, and it's still okay, still reasonable for Nicaboy. It's hard, but it's feasible. I do like that Soft is trying to play in his face just to deter him from any idea of lasers. Kicks him out of the shine, can't get a second backer though. We're gonna try this one more again, the run back. Caught that one as he's coming in. He didn't want to take the low angle. I wish he wouldn't up B right there. Yeah. A little bit lower, so
oh!
Heads up play. Caught this man digging a little too deep in the jar. He wanted to have his cake and wanted to eat it too. Trying that deep illusion. Don't know what he was thinking. Move so I can watch this poor Pikachu. I don't see how he got sent off the stage. I'm pretty sure he got grabbed. I didn't know how much he got chain grabbed because that's one thing that happens in this matchup.